Hi, I'm LDS in Medium, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I want to try to bring religion and spirituality closer together, and this is what this pod is all about. I will talk about my own thoughts and feelings as I am both LDS and have spiritual gifts, something that I've had my whole life, but I always thought that it was hard to combine these gifts with my religion. This has torn me into two directions, and I have talked to many people who feel the same way. I can't choose not to have my spiritual gifts, but I can choose how I use them. And I always want to use them for good and to help others. I believe my heavenly parents gave them to me for a reason. So, this is me. Join my quest for knowledge.
I've been struggling as to what to say this year. What new do I have to talk about in regards to the Lionsgate portal opening that's opening up and culminating on August 8th? As I was looking around my room, my eyes fell on a book. The title of the book was called, roughly translated from Swedish, Only Light Can Conquer the Darkness. It felt to be a very fitting statement to this portal of immense light that is upon us. The energy of the 888 portal starts to accumulate from somewhere in between the 24th to the 26th of July until it goes down on August 12th. Ancient Egypt held July 26th as the rays of the star Sirius, which was the start point to the Lionsgate energy. This portal for me is the beginning of accumulating light from the summer that is about to go into sleep and turn into autumn, and it is the starting point for the fall that would culminate in December with Christmas and the Christ energies that are strongly present until the end of the year. I'm not really much into going back and re-listening or rereading what I once written. I'm more like to do it in the moment, release it and leave it, or set it and forget it. So I don't really remember what I talked about last year at this time. So if I'm saying the same thing, remember that repetition is good. Honestly, a lot of things have happened in the past year. Not just year, but in the last 6 months more like it. So on the health fair in the spring, I went and asked my friend to go buy the stand of free books handout and get one that I missed because you could only get 2 for free and I wanted 3. So she went and brought me the book, and I wanted an extra book. "You can toss it if you don't want it," she said, "but I got this for you." So I'm sitting here with the book, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to convey to you from it. The book is written by a former Swedish drug dealer and gangster rapper with a long rap sheet who found Jesus and changed his life. I guess living in the utter darkness of the human soul makes finding Christ and his light all that much brighter. I was born in the church and have taken small steps off the path and came back on it. So the shades haven't been so dramatic, apart from those troubled years in my teen filled with darkness and depression and self-harming thoughts. I can't remember where I heard this, but it might have been from the TV drama where they said, "You know, the best way to see the light is to go out and sit in the darkness. When your eyes get accustomed to the dark, even the smallest light will feel bright." The sister missionaries stopped by yesterday. I really loved them so much. Having them visit is the highlight. And we talked, and they asked me, "How have you seen Jesus' hand in your life, in all that has happened?" And I thought for a while, and growing up, Jesus Christ was my guiding light. He was the one I looked up to, my greatest hero and my big brother. And everything I am today is because of him, or at least everything good about me. But the one that stepped up to my pain and despair was my heavenly parents. I have really felt them in my life in a much more profound way these past years. Maybe it's because I'm a mom myself that I can understand and identify with the parental love in a better way. I know how much I love my children and that I would do anything for them if I could. These past years, I have truly felt loved. And in a sense, even though I feel lonely at times, I never feel alone. I've understood the poem Footprints better, because it has been me walking in the sand. Me who has been carried, me who was in pain all alone. I think I will come back to this book because there are things in it that I would like to pod about, but not today. Today I want to close the chapter to the old me. I want to leave my old skin that has outgrown its purpose, and I want to step into tomorrow as a new me. The me more in tune with my heart, having more knowledge of my divine heritage, and more knowledge about my life path and destiny. I know who I am, I know why I'm here, and what I'm supposed to do, just not how yet. But I guess I will keep following the path, see where it leads me. Let me meet new people that will help me get there one step at a time. Lionsgate is the time to close the chapter of the past and to start to bring the new into your reality. Start to align yourself with greater love and find your inner divinity and bring it into light. Darkness is afraid of the light, and only if we shine brightly, we will not have room for darkness or fear inside of us. As someone having lived a life out of fear and based pretty much all my decisions from a fear-based perspective, I feel reborn and liberated because today I live opposite. I'm so happy. I feel so free, so much more in balance with myself, and I feel enough. I am enough, and I am plenty. So go forth into this land and shine your light. Know that you are children from heavenly parents that love you and wants to see you again. Let go of the past that doesn't serve you and go create your future the way you want it. Love you all. Be the light. Share the light. Spread the light. Shine.
This is my journey. Thank you so much for keeping me company today. Please download, like, share, and subscribe, and help spread the light and spread the word to expand our community. Let's bring more love, peace, and unity to this world. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Always be grateful, kind, and loving. Be brave and remember to step out of your comfort zone and smile. If you support us on Patreon, you will get access to our meditations and extra materials so you can download them as MP3. Also, we now have a Facebook group, which you can access from our Facebook community. Please answer the questions as you apply to participate. It will be a safe haven where we can keep discussing religion and spirituality, our spiritual gifts, and self-development. Remember, one person can make a difference, but together we can change the world.
So today I wanted to do something different. I wanted to read one of the most beautiful poems that I love and that has helped me in my life immensely. It's called Footprints in the Sand, and I think the author is Caroline Joyce Carty. One night a man had a dream. He dreamed he was walking along the beach with the Lord. Across the sky flashed scenes from his life. For each scene he noticed two sets of footprints in the sand. One belonged to him and the other to the Lord. When the last scene of his life flashed before him, he looked back at the footprints in the sand. He noticed that many times along the path of his life there was only one set of footprints. He also noticed that it happened at the very lowest and saddest times in his life. This really bothered him, and he questioned the Lord about it. Lord, you said that once I decided to follow you, you'd walk with me all the way. But I have noticed that during the most troublesome times in my life, there is only one set of footprints. I don't understand why, when I needed you the most, you would leave me. The Lord replied, My son, my precious child, I love you and I would never leave you. During your times of trial and suffering, when you see only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. Just know that you are loved. Know that you are cherished beyond words. Know that you are never alone. Know that He is always with you. And when you're down, He carries you.